Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aquarius January 10, 2022. Possibly you have felt that you cannot find your balance, sometimes well, sometimes badly, but you would not find the fixed point that would lead you to see that you have much more on your side than against you. That is why Scorpio would leave flowing energy to make your day become better today. A couple of things would be saved from your past to remind you that everything looks better for you than you thought before. It is a day full of prosperity, do not doubt that. For the moment you would contemplate being a person who has the freedom to express your opinion so that everything was smooth sailing. With the waning moon, you could have such well-being. Perhaps you would like to verify that everything around you is important and not only what is put at your disposal above something. With the sextile between the Sun and Mercury, you would see better results from your walk and you would feel satisfied by it. Today, you feel romantic. You are more likely to notice the handsome men you pass on the street and attract their admiring glances. Daring novels and movies will appeal to you more than usual, and you may go out and stare at the windows of romantic lingerie stores. This is the night to spend with that special person in your life. Get your makeup done by a professional. Make sure you look wonderful. Don't insist on convincing those who are as stubborn as you are. Chase away your fixed ideas. A deficiency is felt, your body demands insidious compensation from you. Watch your diet. On this day of Epiphany, you make changes and you are creative. However, you are entering an intense phase both in terms of involvement and on the stress scale. The sky is not always there to boost your energy. The beautiful days return in your loves. Comfort but also declarations are in the spotlight of this day. As a couple or single, you let yourself be carried away by this pleasant atmosphere. You like it. No annoyance comes to disturb you. You would decide that everything that comes to you has two sides of the coin, and with these decisions, you will possibly do the best that suits you so that your health is not affected later. That is why eating foods free of saturated fat would be an ideal way for your body not to suffer future damage. Are you the only one who has an almanac with daily events? Today it seems so, but what about all the appointments that you did not write down and the meetings that you have not been to? It seems that everyone around you is wrong and that it is up to you to want to help them. It is not an easy task, given that today all your colleagues are taking very different directions. Try to maintain your concentration, as well as your sense of humor. Since your childhood, you can't stand the gaze of others on you. As a result, you have developed an allergy to group activities, especially if they are physical. However, your organization would need to strengthen itself a little, especially at the level of your humanitarian defenses. To get started, invest in home weight training equipment. Gradually, a lot of tensions will ease and you will feel ready to share your exploits with other people. A day of possible uncertainty, even though you had the clear answers a few hours ago about how you would invest your money, would not be a reason for you to let everything turn to the opposite. For this, you have to be much more consistent in how things flow, and the number 5 would help you to achieve it. You will be worried about financial issues. You may have to pay some bills. You will be forced to reduce credit card debt or have to pay off college credit. Or you may simply owe money to a friend. It is a good time to adopt a more responsible and disciplined attitude. You will need to make a strict budget for a few months so as not to overspend. The sky invites you to explore your inner worlds and inspires you financially. It also encourages your initiatives. You are invited to make plans, to develop new and daring strategies. It's time to build for the long haul. You find it difficult to force your will. When you oppose your refusal, no one has a hold on you. However, you accept to reconcile certain contrary means which seemed difficult to you to join together. You have broken some covenants that were not necessary and that would only bind you to a person who simply no longer has a place for you. To do this, you would become aware that everything you undertake in this area brings an anticipated change, which is successfully glimpsed next to the waning moon. Today you may find yourself involved in romantic confusion. There are two people you are attracted to right now, and you will be trying to clarify your feelings for each one. Maybe a good idea is to develop a friendship with one and start a romance with the other. Your heart needs care on many levels today, and it is good for you to draw energy from different types of people. While the situation finally seemed to calm down after a somewhat stormy period within your relationship, your partner might express some inclinations towards you. You will have a hard time accepting these criticisms, and old demons may resurface. If you want the situation to improve, you will have to put your pride aside and accept the blame that will be leveled at you. This update could prove to be saving for the continuation of your relationship by allowing you to start again on a more solid foundation. Teamwork is what today is like for you. You may have to invest your time in accelerating processes that may not have been modified and are wreaking havoc on you. Labor is observed that you have everything to make the balance be on your side. With the waning moon, you would have a lot to do to make sure everything was okay. You are likely ready for a change. It is not that you are dissatisfied with your work or your environment, but that your being is eager to face new challenges. You will be able to fulfill this desire by accepting more challenges at work or signing up for more classes after work. Any new and different activity will give your mind the boost it craves. Several challenges are heading towards you at the level of the professional aspect. If you have subordinates under your responsibility, you may need to take on the role of bad cop. Conversely, those who work under the supervision of a superior will be under some pressure. Rest assured, these somewhat difficult times will help bring great results and great performance. As for potential tensions, they will be quickly forgotten when the time comes to celebrate your success. The shift of the day's moon indicates that your concern is with the life of your home. You start to feel cramped and plan to move into a larger space or even a pavilion. With your companion it's done, this project could well materialize very soon. In the meantime, you indulge in dreaming of children's rooms, a vegetable garden, and large tables of friends. You are putting the cart before the horse, and you know it, but this activity makes you feel good.